what it do, what it don't, what it is, what it isn't. You know what it is already. It's Once We Are Not the Same, a magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into, the end. You know who it is. I'm your boy, Mr. Fireboy, aka Phoenix the Fireboy, aka P Fire, aka P77, aka P Don't Ever Stop That Music. I think you better never stop, aka yo, Mr. What the fuck is all this bullshit that you're dealing with, aka Mr. Never Suffer Fools Lightly, aka Mr. Phoenix and the Flames. Got an EP dropping real soon, aka I say soon real funny, but don't worry about that. It is what it is, aka Mr. P Loves a Stony, aka P Fire, about to rocket off to the sky, aka P Is the wave still there? I don't think I've been keeping them up, aka Mr. Fluffy and Grey. You know who it is. Once again, Mr. Aliases times 10, Phoenix the Fireboy. This is another episode of Nice Bit of Kit That. Once again, I'm excited, gang. You know me, I eat too much sugar and all of a sudden I'm bouncing off the walls like a bloody sugar baby. Hey, anywho, now we've got that long drawn out intro out of the way. I'll tell you, I'm going to actually start practicing these so that I can work on it and sound way more fluent and way more fly. But anywho, you know what it is. I mumble my words, I stutter, I bloody, you know, it is what it is. Gang, what's good? Welcome to another episode. Today, I'm going to be taking you through another jacket, or as the French say, une veste. I'll be taking you through another jacket, and this jacket here has a special place in my heart, a very special place in my heart. So, should we see what it is? I think we should see what it is. Alright, guys, I think you'll like this one. Alright, I'll see you on the what? On the flip side. Come on. It was easier to have fun back when we had nothing much to manage, back when we were damaged. Sometimes the freedom we wanted feels so uncool. Just clean the pool and send the kids to school. But oh, I remember how you used to shine back then. You went down so easy like a glass of wine, my friend. And when the dawn came up, you felt so inspired to do it again. But it turns out you only get to do it once. Alright gang, you're probably thinking, damn, P has lost the plot. No, I've not lost the plot. If you look down below in the title, it says Trippin with Liam Gallagher. So I thought I'd give you my worst Liam Gallagher impression. If I had the music playing behind me, I would have, you know, I would have been way better. But you know, obviously copyright and all that, so you know, got to keep it a bit, you know. Anywho, so here is the jacket in question. Let me give you guys a little toilage. Beautiful colour, as you can see. I would call this, I don't know what I would call this, but let's just call it metal burnt orange. You know, it's got that metallic sheen and burnt orange. I think it's burnt orange, I don't know. I'm gonna call it burnt orange. You guys can call it whatever you want to. Just don't call it Mandy. What does that even mean? I don't even know. Alright guys, should we get into it? Let's get into the details. Let's do this. So guys, today we have a nylon metal flock Stone Island jacket from 2017. 2017, yes. A much better year than 2020, I think we would all agree, wouldn't we? Yeah. Anyway, so this is a nylon metal flock from 2017. And yeah, let's get into the details. So, we'll start at the cuffs. So, here we do have an adjustable cuff, which folds over just like so. It's actually a nice little adjustable. It doesn't have like a strap, it just folds over onto another button. So you can see that there. The length sorry, the width is pretty decent. You know, it's a nice jacket style width on the cuffs. So it's not too bulky, it's not too fat, you know, again, and even when you loosen up the adjustment, it's still, you can wear it just like that. So I really like these, nice and simple, but very well placed to help you to adjust your cuffs. Okay, I'm just going to zip this up so I can show you the jacket a bit more thoroughly, as you know how I like to do. So on your left hand side, on your right hand side, you have 2 pockets placed at a very nice location. Hands go in, lovely. Shall we show you? Open up, 2 zips, hands go in, perfect. I was walking down the street, I had my hands in my skyrockets, blah 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 blah. Copyright infringement, do not steal this song, it's about to be a hit. I wrote it, goddammit. I was walking down the street, I had my hands in my skyrocket. Maybe needs a bit of work. Anywho, 2 zipped pockets, nice and deep. As you know, I like to keep small children, houses, gold bars and all kinds of things in my pockets. And I think with these pockets you could probably keep your decks in this pocket here, and maybe your amp and your speakers in this pocket here. So nice, you put your hands in, you're not fighting for room. It's nice, everyone's happy, your hands are happy, your pockets are happy, and the decks and the speakers and the amp, they're happy because nothing's banging against each other. There's enough room for everyone and everything. Okay, boom. 2 zipped pockets like so. Very nice. On your left hand side, you have a, I want to call it a secret pocket, which is hidden by this orange strip here. Very, very bright orange, and it's hidden, it hides, sorry, a buttoned secret pocket, which if we pull it out, oh, ha, look at that, euros, 10 torn euros. Guys, I swear to God, sometimes my brain just leaves me. Torn euros. This will be from the last time I went to the spot, you know the spot, Amsterdam. It says it in the things below, guys. Come on, keep up, please. I've got a story to tell. First, I'm going to go through the jacket, then I'll tell you the story. Anyway, money. Also in said pocket is this. I know you can't really see it, but that is a Stone Island button. A Stone Island button, you say? Yes, a Stone Island button. And the reason for that is, look at that, guys. Uno, no dos. No dos there. That button is now in there. Let's see if we can get that bright color so you can see the differential. It's a bit nicer. But yeah, that button is in there. So it's it fell off, and yeah, I'm gonna have to sew it back on. But you know, I'm not precious like that. If you've owned a Stony jacket before, I'm sure that you know that the buttons can fall off. So you know, I'm not here trying to be what I am not. So I will show you the jacket without the badge. I'll be putting on the button very soon, and yeah, and then I shall house the badge where it should be. Anyway, as we were saying, so secret little stash pocket here, hidden by this orange strip. Very nice. Of course, you have a Stone Island compass badge here, removable, and it's the normal badge, not a special or not a ghost or not a dust, just the normal badge. Okay, this jacket goes just down to the waist. As you can see, it's my favorite length for a jacket, just down to the waist there, just past my t-shirt, as you can see. Very nice. So we have a YKK zipper with a black zipper pull. So we have a double zip here. So you have the first zipper there, and then you have the additional zipper, so that when you put it in, you are double zipped, and then you have the zip pull like so. The zip goes all the way up to the neck, past the neck, right to the top of your neck. You know, some stop at the base of your neck. This goes right to the top of your neck. So if you've got a beard, be careful, because many a time I've zipped up my beard and gone, ouch, that fucking hurts. Pardon my langage. Pardon mon français. Okay, cool. So that goes right to the top. I'm just going to zip it down and show you the hood. You know we love a hood in these parts of town. So let's see what this does. Okay, hood over, zip up. Look at that. That's a proper hood, you know. Look, you see that? Proper. Rain comes down, tap, 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 tap. What rain? I don't hear no rain. What rain? Tap, 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 tap. Boring. Please, please, do not disturb. I am on do not disturb. So this hood is perfect for the old tappity tap. Okay, look, side profile. As you can see, a very robust hood. And it's actually got a bit of weight to it. So it's not flimsy, it's very robust. On the side of the hood, we have these two drawstrings here, which allow for, again, that shrinking or tightening of the hood. Let's zip down and see. So here, of course, you have the spare badge holder right there. You have this nice sort of shimmery effect inside. I mean, it's not shimmery compared to outside, but it's kind of, it's just a really nice orangey yellow, burnt orangey yellow. Again, very nice. Of course, you have your care labels here. And I always like the inside of the pockets, you know, just so you can see all this, you know, the lining, the piping, stuff like that. I really do like that kind of stuff. Now, what I have found about this jacket, guys, other than the fact that it makes you think you're the king of the roost, you know what I mean? Cock of the ball. Cock of the ball. Is that even a thing? I don't even know. Cock of the roost. I don't know, guys. You know, I make it up as I go along. But other than this jacket making you feel like that, it's got another thing which is weird. The two don't even link up, guys. Sorry. Today is one of those days where I think I've lost the plot. I'm mumbling. I've already sang for you. I'm definitely not in the right. Definitely not in the right mind. So this might be the comedy edition of nice bit of kit. That this might just be the comedy episode. Anyway, in here, as you can see, can you see? I do not have a Stone Island label. Now, I've seen pictures of this jacket in other places, and it has the nylon metal flock label down there, as you can see in this picture below. So it has that. Now, it's definitely not a Jekyll, because I copped this from Stone Island itself, the Stone Island outlet. If you know where that is, dope place. Shout out to the guys there, always smashing it and always welcoming. But yeah, so I copped it from there a while back now. So I'm not sure, maybe that's why it was in the outlet, maybe because they hadn't labeled it up, they'd forgotten to label it up. So I know sometimes that happens if there's a slight damage, or you know, there's a slight variance to what the mass released ones are, then they will hold that back and then they will send that to the outlets. So this is not waterproof, guys. I know I've seen some pictures or some websites in the old listings, because obviously this is a 2017 jacket, listed it as waterproof. It's definitely not waterproof. What happens is when the tappity tap starts coming on, you start seeing the darkening of the jacket, which means the water is embedding in the fibers. If it was waterproof, obviously the water would sit on top and then you'd have the globules of water, and they would just be, you could do that. Like my tank shield ghost piece, I can do that and off comes the water. So it's not waterproof. Don't go wearing this, you know, sailing. It'll be pointless, you know. And I know a lot of you out there are quite middle class, so you do go a sailing to the regatta and all of that over on weekends. You know, some of us, the only sailing we get is when we sit in the bath, you know, and then dream of sailing. Anywho, yeah. So, guys, I told you I'm not well today, so please, if you're watching this and thinking, is he on drugs? Is he done something? No. I have done nothing, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, cool. I do believe that is all in this jacket. This jacket is really nice. You might still see them knocking about. I never really talk price because you know, depending on where you go, you find it. You know, you might get it second hand, you might get it at the outlet, you might get it from, you know, a well-renowned seller. So you know, prices vary, especially on the old pieces. If it came out this week or this month, then you can kind of say, oh yeah, this is what you should pay for it. Anywho, really nice jacket. Again, if you look at the title below, you'll see that I said tripping with Liam in Amsterdam. So now it's story time. Should we get into it, guys? Quick story. I wore this jacket to Amsterdam to go watch Liam Gallagher. I'm a big Oasis fan and I'm definitely a Liam Gallagher fan. Okay, so Liam comes to London, I think. I totally miss it. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed. I was like, fuck, I never get to bloody get there in time because all the trendy people get there before me and I'm always late on stuff. So I was like, alright, cool, fuck this. I'm gonna go see where else he's playing. I think he's in Belgium. I think he's in Germany. I see he's in Amsterdam. I'm like, oh shit. I've been to Amsterdam a few times. I like a bit of the old Amsterdamage. No problem. Look. I was like, alright, cool. I saw his ticket. I saw it in a really bum place. I was like, should I get it? Should I get it? I got it. Got the ticket. Happy as Larry. Turns out, I didn't get the ticket. So I wake up next morning like, oh yeah, I'm going Liam. I see a thing saying, no, actually, you're not going. You ain't booked a ticket. That seat has gone, or whatever the reasoning was. Cool. So now I'm like, oh, bollocks, should I even bother? I was like, listen, of course you should bother. So I look, and then I find an even better seat. So boom, seat copped, plane booked, hotel sorted, lastminute.com. I paid way too much for the hotel. Anyway, that's another story. So boom, I'm now in Amsterdam, do my usual routine, hit my favourite spot, boom. As I'm going past my favourite spot, I see one of these truffle mushroom shops. I'm like, you know what, I'm in Amsterdam, you know, I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm sexy, I'm wearing Stony, what am I supposed to do? Went in, I said, excuse me sir, very fine sir, I'd like to partake in some of your merchandise. The man says, oh really? Very nice, you're in the right place. Would you like to go to the moon, slightly be, you know, happy, or just be very mild? I was like, no point being mild, I'll be happy, mate. So, happy, transaction made, boom, little bit of truffles. The man says, eat a bit of this, eat a bit of that, all good and well, you should be good. So I'm like, no problem, sweet. He said, eat a third of it, and then see what happens in 20 minutes, boom. Cool. Liam's at 9 at the Ziggo Dome, so now's the time. I think it was about maybe 6 o'clock, 5, 6 by the time I got in. I don't know, maybe 2, 3. Time became a blur. So 2, 3. So I eat a third of the old mushrooms. Alright? Eat a third. They weren't even mushrooms, they were truffles. Eat a third of the truffles. Nothing. I'm like, oh god, typical. This is why I don't do edibles and all this stuff here. Eat a third. I'm like, alright, cool. Now I'm gonna eat half. Boom, eat half the truffles. No, boom, nothing happens. I was like, oh my god, Jesus, you know what? Fuck this. YOLO. You only live once. Bloody, there's only one fish in the sea. No, that's not even it. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Every cloud has a silver lining. Whatever. They don't even fit in this time, but for the story, just put them all in together and listen to what I'm saying. So I eat everything now. Okay, cool. 10 minutes in after eating everything now, all of a sudden I'm Phoenix in Wonderland. It's like, oh shit. My whole perception is, oh, that's big, that's small, this is that, boom. I'm like, oh my god, boom. Time's flying now. I'm not lying, I'm tripping now. I'm like, alright, cool, I need to go for a walk. I go for a walk, I'm like, no, damn this, I need to come back in. I come back in, I sit down, I'm like, no, I need to get up. I go out, I have a shower, I'm like, oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna go to Liam, because facts of the matter is, if you're tripping, being surrounded by a whole bunch of people is not what you want. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to tell everyone. When they go, how was Liam? I'm gonna tell them it was great, but really, I'm definitely not going, because I was like, boom. I was like, don't be stupid. How can you not go? You're here. And I was like, what would Liam do? Would he not go to the gig because he was tripping? In fact, that's why he would go, because he's tripping. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck yes. You know what I mean? What am I? Am I godlike or am I godlike? So I was like, alright, cool. So I call up the Uber, boom, boom, boom. I'm in the Uber. This is, God knows, 5 hours later now. I don't even know. It's all Alice in Wonderland. I'm in the Uber. The Uber is huge. I'm like this small. I'm like this small in the Uber. The Uber is huge. We finally get to the spot. Get outside. It's just a bunch of Stony, a bunch of Adidas. I've got on my SL80s, the blue and yellow ones that I showed you. When did I show you? When I did the Adidas Special jacket. I've got that on. I've got some Stone Island cargos, the ones I showed you. I got Liam Gallagher Black As It Was t-shirt, and I got this jacket on, and I might be wearing a jumper as well, maybe a Stony jumper, I can't remember. That was the fit for the night. Alright, cool. So now I'm there. It's a bunch of Stony, a bunch of Adidas. Thank God I was not queuing up for ages, because right now I'm still tripping. I get out of the cab, I'm still tripping. So I get in now, boom, 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 in. So I'm like, oh my God, I need to get a beer. I need to get a beer. So I'm queuing up for the beer. The queue is ages. It's long. I'm tripping my head off. I'm like, oh God, Jesus Christ. Is this really what I did? Was this the smartest move that I made? I'm like, you're here now, fuck it. So I'm there waiting for my beer. I was like, you know what, let me get two, because I don't want to do this again. I was like, let me get two. So they're pouring the beer, and then all I hear is, tonight I'm a rock and roll star. I was like, oh my God. I was like, come, my beer, I need my beer, I need my beer, I need my beer. So I start. Thankfully, the concession store was right by my entrance. So I'm like, beer in hand, drink, run to boom. I get there, I find my seats. My seats are amazing. It's like, I'm here, like a row of people, and the stage is there. So like, I'm elevated and I can see Liam. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I can see him. He's got a white parka on, looking like a god. You lot, YouTube the video. Liam Gallagher, Ziggo Dome, Amsterdam, white parka, godlike, biblical, amazing, boom. Remember, I'm tripping, so I've downed this pint. I'm like, alright, this should sober me up a little bit. I'm in the middle of rock and roll star now. It's like, I'm right next to some woman and her fella. Everyone's from England, I swear to God. Everyone just came from England to this gig. And we're bloody giving it, singing it. He's singing, you know, Once, that I just sang. He's singing The River, he's singing old Oasis stuff, you know, Champagne Supernova, he's singing, what else? I mean, obviously but he's singing everything that I want to hear. Do you know what I mean? Wall of Glass. Did he do Importance of Being Idle? No, but he's singing songs that we all love, you know, and the night is crazy. I'm still tripping, by the way, but at some point now, I start to sober up. I still got my second pint, or I mean, time has gone now. Maybe I still do, I don't. But I start to sort of come down off my trip, and now I'm just on a norm ski. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just me. I went by myself. I didn't say. So obviously, all this is happening by myself, and like I'm in the world of heaven. What? No, I'm in heaven right now. I'm in heaven. Like Liam's being biblical. Bonehead actually is there. Bonehead's, he's playing. Yeah, it was just such a good night. The vibe was good. Like the people was good. I'm looking around. It's a Stone Island bloody fest. You know, I've seen Stonies I've not even seen. I want to go up to the guy with Liam and go, bro, where'd you get that Stony from? It's so nice. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's dope, man. It's really dope. And then you see what an impact like Liam Gallagher has. And it's not just the music. It's swagger. It's character. It's, you know, and that's why I love the Oasis, because obviously I come from hip hop. You know, that is my genre, and hip hop's all about swagger. So when I found the indie band, obviously I like Happy Mondays and stuff, but you know, I was a bit younger then. I was 16 when Oasis was, you know, that was my, you know, obviously everything is ripe when you're 16. So I saw Oasis at Wembley as well. The last show they did before Wembley Stadium, the old Wembley Stadium, closed down. I went with my boys. Great show. Amazing. I remember Liam going, "This one's to you potheads at the front." And yes, we were the potheads at the front. But anyway, yeah, really great show. So as I was saying, so here I am with Liam, tripping with Liam in Amsterdam, wearing this jacket, feeling like a superstar, looking left to me, looking right to me, looking down, looking behind. Everyone's singing, everyone happy, everyone got a smile on their face, everyone rocking Stoney. Not everyone, but it looked like it was a sea of Stoney. You know, if bloody the Stone Island PR people came through and took a bunch of pictures, that would have been one of the best, you know, archive pictures that they took, because looking amazing. Yeah, beautiful show, no warm-up act, no nothing, just Liam, godlike, biblical, put on a whole show. Champagne Supernova, just yeah, I know I've spoken so much about this, but yeah, so that's why this jacket has a special place in my heart, just because me and Liam were hanging out in Amsterdam and I was rocking this jacket and he was godlike, I was cool as fuck, you know. What else does one want, you know? So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you kind of enjoyed that story. It was a little, you know, walk down a memory lane. I say memory lane. This was in February this year, and yeah, one of the best concerts I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of really good concerts, but it was pure. It was just really pure. I was by myself, like I said. I was obviously tripping. It was just, yeah, it was just a great night. So yeah, and for this jacket to be a part of that night, I'm really grateful, because yeah, I didn't see anyone wearing this one, which is good. I hate, you know, I was thinking, what if you catch someone wearing the same thing as you? It's not as special, but no one was wearing this that I knew of, as if I could see every single person in the crowd. I couldn't, but yeah. Alright, beautiful people, well, thank you once again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed my little rendition. I hope you enjoyed the jacket. And you know what it is, this is Once We Are Not The Same, a magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into. I've been your host, P Fire, aka P Gallagher, and I ain't talking Paul. Yo, beautiful people, I love you guys, man. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope you have a great whenever you see this, day, evening, morning, and just remember, kids, just say no unless you have to say yes. Peace.